Hey Vianet, did you see the news about this guy from the K-pop band? His name is Seunghan, and he has received a lot of hate just because he had a girlfriend and no one knew it. And now he's been banned from the band. Isn't that crazy? It's all over Twitter.
Yes, I did. If you ask me, I think it's very sad because how can the internet be so rude? Sometimes I just think that social media brings people together only for the worst and isolates them. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I have mixed feelings. On the one hand, it definitely connects people across the distance. I mean, I have kept in touch with friends from high school just through Instagram and now TikTok. But in the other hand, I think it can be a place of massive hate and misinformation.
Sometimes it can isolate people too. Like, instead of actually hanging out, we just scroll through each other's feeds and create the comparison, and that brings jealousy, envy, hate, and a lot of more bad feelings.
Exactly. And then there's the pressure to present a perfect life online. I have no doubt about that. It makes people feel lonely when they compare their lives to others.
That's a good point, but I hold the opinion that there are positive effects as well. Social media can be a platform of social movements and awareness. Like, look at how it helped with the Black Lives Matter movement. I love when people use these digital platforms to support each other. I wish the internet could be like that all the time.
True, and it can also be a source of inspiration. I follow a lot of artists and activists who share their work and ideas.
See.
What I mean is that sometimes it can be really motivating.
Yes, nevertheless, there are those negative effects we were talking about. As in the real world, mean people are everywhere. That's why there are a lot of cyberbullying situations and the spread of misinformation. It is scary how quickly false information can go viral. And to illustrate this, look at the guy we were talking about, Song Han. The whole situation ends up bad for him.
Definitely. As for me, I start being more careful about what I share. If I come across something that it seems off, I try to fact check before posting.
Same here. For example, I usually look for reliable sources or cross reference information. It is so important to avoid spreading fake news, especially because it can lead to misunderstandings.
Do you think people are real on social media though? Sometimes I wonder if we are all just curating our best selves.
That's a tough one. From my point of view, I think most people share true. In the end, social media has its ups and downs. I strongly believe that it's all about how we use it. And to remember that social media is just a very small part of our lives and that we should always be careful because not everything is or should be posted.
For sure, I suggest that we just have the mindful and intentional about our online presence. Think twice before posting and try not to make it all our lives about social media. Instead, we always go experience more than in the real world and with actual people.
I completely agreed. The internet it's a tool and like any tool it can be used for good or bad.
Well said, Janet. It's all about balance.